my absolute favorite mug. I found it at the Goodwill. It's got a little bit of a texture to it. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's very cottagey, but it is my favorite mug. If it's clean, that's the one I grab for. Some laundry that I folded last night, and I just didn't get it put away. It was like 11 o'clock when I finished folding it, and I was like, you know what, I'll just put it away tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed, get some rest. This is Kane's math book. Is completely had it. And I'm trying my hand at sourdough again, guys. For Hurricane Helene, I was kind of dipping my toes in sourdough a little bit. I didn't get very far with it, but my starter ended up going south because we lost power. So I ultimately ended up losing my starter. But Corey's sister, she makes the best sourdough loaves. She's always bringing me a strawberry one. That one's my favorite, but she shared some of her starter with me, so I'm excited about that. I put it out the fridge last night, and I went ahead and I fed it and let it sit all night out at room temperature, and then I fed it again this morning. So this is what we have so far, but it's gonna sit the majority of the day. Probably after lunch I'll try to do something with it. So excuse my morning hair and my morning voice. In the mornings I like to have some quiet time to myself before my kids get up, just to have some time to enjoy my coffee and kind of think about the day a little bit. But I've been incorporating these two books here into my morning routine. This is a little morning devotional. It's called 1 Minute with God. There's 365 devotionals, so it's a full year. They're just short little devotionals. This is a book I'm really enjoying right now. It's called Unhurried by Samantha Decker. And I know I feel like my schedule is always just go, go, go all the time. And I don't have any room to breathe, and just, you know, you want those moments where you just have nothing to do, absolutely nothing. And that's almost impossible when you have kids and a family to take care of, and you're the mom. Everybody's relying on you to get things done. But I want to be more intentional with the things that, knowing that I don't have to get it all done. That's my main thing, is knowing when to call it quits. I'm really enjoying it. It talks about creating margin in your life, knowing the difference between complete and enough. Like, for instance, my towels last night that I folded, I got them folded and I was gonna push myself to put them away, but I decided no, I'm not gonna put them away. I got them folded and that is enough. So I left them sitting on the couch, and you know what? They're still there this morning for me to put away, and that is totally fine. We'll link this book down below in the description box, and this one too, if you guys are interested. This one is also faith-based as well. I've been trying to stay consistent with moving my body every day, whether that be 20 to 30 minutes on my walking pad or a little bit of yoga. I don't really have time for like a full gym routine, so I've been loving today's video sponsor, Get Healthy UTV. Get Healthy UTV is an online platform that's packed with workouts that can fit your day-to-day real life. I've personally been doing their low impact strength sessions and quick 15-minute yoga flows. They're so easy to squeeze in before my kids get up for the day. And there are so many options, everything from walking workouts to kickboxing to flexibility training. So if you are a beginner like me with your workouts, or maybe you want something a little more intense, there's truly something for everyone on Get Healthy UTV. And the best part is that the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a full year of premium membership for only $1.49. That's it, just $1.49 for the whole year, and that's for new members only. Again, thank you to Get Healthy UTV for sponsoring today's video. To get my body moving first thing in the morning. getting a little bit of exercise in because it does really help my energy. I feel so much more energized through the day and just more motivated. I did get sunburnt this past weekend. We went to the beach and I underestimated how often I should have been applying my sunscreen. You can see where I pretty much kept it on like in that area. Also the tops of my legs, because when we were sitting out by the water, those felt the hottest. Like I could feel the sunburn happening on those. And so I would liberally apply sunscreen on the tops of my legs. And so therefore, those didn't really get burnt at all. As for the rest of my body, I didn't feel it burning. And so I didn't really, I don't know, like I put sunscreen on, but I didn't apply it often enough. And so now I'm left with a nice little sunburn. By the way, I can link this workout set below. I had one of these years and years ago when I lived with my mom, and I was gonna start working out, and I did for a little bit, and I had got one of these sets to motivate me. It just helps me, like if I have like a cute workout set to work out in, some cute clothes, it does motivate me. I ended up getting a massive stain on it. I think it was from my self tanner. I never wore it again, and I decided now that I'm going to be working out again, I'll just get me another one. I have a lot of colors. It's by the brand OQQ. I actually have a OQQ bodysuit that matches this. It also kind of molds your body. Like it kind of shapes you up a little bit, gives you a little bit more confidence. But I will link these down below. This is the cream color, but they have lots of other colors to choose from. Machine's kind of loud, but I shared these in a recent cleaning product haul that I got off Amazon. It's the Blue Land laundry detergent tablets. I used the Blue Land laundry detergent tablets before, but they were unscented. These are spring bloom scent, and they smell so good, and it lingers on your clothes too. But anyways, I wanted to follow up with that. I knew they smelled good in the bag, but the smell also lingers on your clothes, so I love that. Today for lunch, we've got a couple of leftovers. We've got mashed potatoes and green beans from yesterday that we need to finish. And then for a protein, I'm just gonna pop these chicken nuggets into the air fryer. And there's only really enough mashed potatoes and green beans for them. So I'm gonna make myself a strawberry chicken salad. I've been craving one of those anyways. So got my chicken grilling up here in the skillet. This is the kind that I'm using. It's the Purdue Shortcuts grilled chicken. And I think they're already technically cooked. You just heat them through. You can do it in the microwave or the skillet. I'm doing the skillet just because I like how the skillet cooks them up better than the microwave. What I've been doing lately is I'll make like one big meal for them to have for lunch and dinner. I'll just get like a 2-in-1 out of it. But we had these leftovers we need to eat, so I didn't want to cook a big meal for lunch today. I want to get this ate up, and then I'll cook dinner tonight, and more than likely we're gonna have leftovers of that for tomorrow. So here's my salad. I've got romaine lettuce, spinach, my grilled chicken. I cut up some strawberries, got some cucumber. And this is one of the ranch brands I've been liking. It's the Chosen Foods. So I just drizzled some of that on top. This is a massive salad, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all of it, but I'm certainly gonna try. They love to hide in these bushes that are behind their coop. I think because it's just so hot and it's really shaded back there. So that's where they hide out for the most part. Hi, Eddie. Hi. Arctic glacier, so cold in nature. So I got some Amazon packages I thought I would open on camera. I'm pretty sure it's the kids' 4th of July shirts that I got them. For the boys, I got them kind of semi-matching shirts. They're the same, but they've got like a different picture on the front. I think this is Kai's. Yeah, so there's just an American flag peace sign. And it's like a creamy off-white, kind of like a vintage vibe t-shirt. And then super cute. So that's Kane's, and then that's Kai's. And then for Ray, I got her this little dress, and she'll just wear some shorts underneath. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't have shorts, so she'll just wear some shorts underneath, like maybe a pair of red fitted shorts, or even some just denim shorts. I think would look super cute. But it's got the tie strings for the straps, stretchy around the top. So that's what the kids are gonna wear. And then let me show y'all mine. I think I've worn this one for the past maybe 2 years now, but I found it on clearance one year at Walmart. It's kind of like a crop top, but it's not too short. It looks like a quilt, but it's not quilt material. It's very, very thin. I will more than likely wear this with a pair of denim shorts. says to stir until there aren't any dry bits. It's a little after 3, but I'm going ahead and starting on dinner. That way we can have that done and maybe we can get in some outside time this afternoon when it cools off. It is just so hot to try to go out there midday in the summer. So this recipe looks really yummy. It's actually a sheet pan dinner. It looks really, really good. And I'll try to link the TikTok down below, but I've got 2 pounds of mild Italian sausage that I'm browning up here. Some fresh green beans, some Alfredo. She said it didn't really matter what kind you use, what brand. I'm using this one, it's the Rayo's. And she also used the, I think it was a bacon flavor. I couldn't find that one, so I just got the regular traditional Alfredo. Some Parmesan, she used fresh grated, but this is what I have, so that's what I'm gonna use. Need salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, olive oil, and also optional, but I'm gonna take some of this bacon from breakfast and crumble that up on there. That's what she did, but she said that part is optional as well. So essentially what you're gonna do is just brown up your sausage. You're gonna spread your green beans on a pretty big pan because you want your layers to be thin, she said. So you'll spread your green beans, you'll spray them with some olive oil, sprinkle them with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, sprinkle it with the Parmesan, put your sausage on top. And then on top of the sausage, you'll pour the Alfredo sauce, the crumbled up bacon, and I also forgot to tell you guys you'll need some cheese for the top. I'm using Colby Jack. And this is gonna go in the oven for 15 minutes on 350. If you want your green beans a little bit softer, she said to cook it longer, but I'm gonna do mine for 15 minutes and see how it comes out. So I just got the salt added, and this part it'll have to set for the next 4 to 6 hours, with the first 2 hours doing stretch and folds every 30 minutes. So it is a bit of a process, but I think the end result is going to be worth it, having a fresh homemade loaf of sourdough bread that I made here at home, and I know what's in it. I think once I get the hang of it, I'll be able to do this pretty quickly once I get the process down pat. It's just a little bit of a learning curve right now because I do want to be careful and follow the steps exactly how I'm supposed to do it. But I'm going to cover this. We're going to let it sit for the next 4 to 6 hours, and I'll do my stretch and folds every 30 minutes for the first 2 hours. That is pretty much all for today's video. I did snag a clip of my sourdough loaf the next morning after I had baked it off. It didn't turn out perfect, but I think I know why, and I'll just try again and again until I master it. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video and hanging out with me today. Our sheet pan dinner was delicious as well. We had that, and then we just spent the afternoon outside. That's typically something that we like to do almost every afternoon together. Again, this goes back to creating that margin, setting aside everything else to enjoy some outside time, some front porch time. That's one of my favorite things to do. But thank y'all so much for watching today's video. Be sure to drop a butterfly in the comments before you go, and I'll see you in the next one.